Hello again, in the workshop of course, and with a high mileage Volvo and with some issues. What it developed, it started to start the engine worse and worse and worse, meaning you crank and then it's like shaking and then picks up and then you drive it, so to speak. When you stop the engine and when you try it after, let's say, a minute or two, then it's still okay. But from the mornings, it was really getting worse and worse, and there was no fault code in the beginning. But now, yesterday, I was coming back home, and it started to rough idle at the junction. And also the engine light came on, and also the blinking engine light came on. That's could indicate that there is severe problem with like catalytic converters, etc. So meaning, right, read the codes. I did it, and the codes were misfiring on cylinder 1, cylinder 2, cylinder 3, 4, and also on cylinder 5. So that means that, okay, of course the misfire can be caused by the spark plug or by the coil, but all 4 of them, that's not most likely the case. What could be the case, it could be that where we have a really severe vacuum leak that was progressing over the time. And in order to see where this vacuum leak is, I will test my tool here, the smoke machine. So let's see how it goes, if we can find the leak and if we can fix the leak and if we can fix the problem as well, or there is somewhere else an engine in toast and car needs to go to the scrap. Let's do that. First, what we will do, remove the air inlet. Now we can put our smoke machine sign here. Now I'm gonna find the plus and minus. So I should probably check it if there is a smoke in the beginning coming out. I think I found the leak. It's hard to pick it up, but well, it's coming from the, if you see it, it's coming from there. Is there anywhere else? No. Turbo, that looks fine. Yeah, definitely that one, okay. So that's this one. Okay. That has been seen better days. That has been seen better days, for sure. And that's I think that's evap valve. So meaning if that one is not connected, then we have a massive leak in the inlet manifold, and that could cause also all sorts of issues. Right, I need to, that is really bad pipe. Okay, I need to find a new one. I got myself the fuel hose that could fit for the moment. Looks like it does. I mean, there's no big pressure to it. It's more like, can we just get it sealed? So now Sorry for you, I will just connect the two ends there if I can. Sorry. Maybe that end first. I don't know. Does it work? Is it gonna work? There's no really space. So, let me do like this. To grab it. And press it on. Like so. So now it looks like it's on a key B. It's inside the place, so that's like that. Should we try to clean the codes and or should we try to deploy the machine and see if there's somewhere else the smokes? Well, wait. We have a leak here. We can put back mass on air inlet. Tighten that one up. Clean the codes and see if that fixes the problem. So let's clear the codes like so, and then see, does it start now? Oh, sort of did. Of course now it's quite warm, so I don't really know, it's just a yeah. Yep, so let's drive and see tomorrow if the car behaves, or we start it tomorrow and see if the car starts tomorrow morning, or we need to crank it a lot. So yeah, as you saw it, well, it hasn't fixed it, at least not rough starting, because in the morning, as you saw, it is still starting very poorly. However, the one thing that we fixed, there is no engine light and there is no misfire codes anymore, so that most likely was related to this vacuum leak that we fixed. However, the thing that still remains is this poor starting when the car has been standing there for half an hour or so. That still is, I don't know, scratching my head. Maybe you know some possible solutions to that one. Just deep loop down there. Otherwise, looks like to be continued. Bye.